a 37's missing from the Bible. That's what this is about. Backing up, Believer 1933, who's refuting that other charlatan of YouTube, bbbfohio, who couldn't read the Greek if it bit him. Because if you could read the Greek, you would know this is immediately followed by Kai. Hi, Kai. Hi, Kai. Hi, Kai. See, the next thing that happens. The next thing that happens. Okay? And then, what is it? He goes and gets himself baptized. Yeah. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. You can't read the Greek, can you, BBFOhio? Okay, so let's start in English where you can read it. Okay, see? What stops me? This shouldn't say prevent. It really better say stop. What stops me from being baptized? Here's the water. There's nothing in the way, see? What doth hinder is okay, but it doesn't convey the flavor. He's like, oh! What's going to stop me from being baptized right now? Answer, nothing. So then you have to go to verse 38 because that's what happened next. Because that's what Kai means. Next, it acts like a little bullet point. It acts like a little, hi, this is the next thing in order of what happens. Okay? And the he ordering the chariot to stop is the eunuch. See? He's the guy who talks in verse 36. See? He's the guy talking in verse 36. So the next action is his own action, not anything Philip says. Dummy. See, and he ordered the chariot to stop. This verse here, 37, makes no sense and only exists in. This is the Textus Receptus right here. Okay, which has got the wrong, it's not really the right Greek either. Okay, it belongs to the wrong century. Okay, this is the right phrase. It should say Ipe, not Ipe. Ding! Ding, 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 ding. Somebody stuck this in here who was living a little later than the first century, okay? Because this is Ipen, and Ipen is a first century verb. Ding, 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 ding. Now this is Stephanus. It's a 1550 text. Okay, so there's a little bit more credibility because it's got Ipen in here, but this is completely wrong. This should say Ipen. Otherwise, it's not a faithful reproduction of first century Greek. Ah! Okay, but see, you don't begin a sentence like this, Ipenda. It doesn't work like this. You don't have a verse 36 in Greek grammar ending like this and then have a verse 37 that starts like this. It's a non sequitur. It's completely out of place. And you don't ever say this phrase, if you believe out from all of your heart, then you can go ahead and get baptized. That's nowhere in the Bible. Let's find out. Okay? Of course, the King James people insist. Let's see, my mouse isn't gonna go here. Okay. Let's see, resources. History list option, that's not going to help me. I'm looking for search limits. Set search limits. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I want. Alright. Okay, so there are no limits. We're using the whole Bible. Okay, so we're going to search on this whole string, dummy. We're going to search for the string. And there you go. Okay, so in Holis tes cardias is about love, not about believing. Remember what we're comparing. We're comparing the, oh, you can't read Greek. I forgot, BBFOhio. You're such a charlatan. I'm going to have to show it to you this way. Okay? The Mark passage. It's talking about loving. See, there's the word for love. If you love God, with all your heart. You notice I'm just showing the Greek because BBF-Ohio, you're a charlatan, but you pretend to read the Greek. Okay, so fine then. I don't need to explain it in English to you. Liar! See, if you love the Lord with all your heart and soul and mind, with all your heart is being mentioned here, and you don't love him, BBF-Ohio, because you're lying about your proficiency in Greek, which you have none. Or you'd never be KJV-only. You can't be an honest person and be KJV-only if you can read the Greek. So you're either a dishonest person or you can't read the Greek, in which case you're dishonest in a different way. See, this is a verse with using all of your heart. It doesn't use believe, it's used with love. The word love. Okay, that's the first instance. Yeah, that one actually. Here's, and holy tekardia, it's another form. You shall love the Lord your God. See? Love. Second instance we just saw in Mark, which is a replay. Mark is actually quoting Matthew there. But I'll cover that in my Mark videos. Here's another Mark passage. If you love. Okay? Let me get rid of the... So you can see the whole set of verses here. These are all... There are only 4 times it's used. Okay? And the screen is a little bit screwed up, so I'll move this so it's easier to read. There you go. Yeah, you pretend you can read Greek, BBF-Ohio. This should just be as easy as English to you. But it isn't, because you can't read to save your life. Or you'd never be KJVO. See? If you love. So here it doesn't belong. It's not believe with all your heart, because the only times these words are used prior is with love, not with believe. That should have been a big red flag, especially to somebody who pretends like he can read the Greek the way you lie to people, and for money. What a pistol. Selling your websites and all your prayer requests and all these things that you do, you're just as bad as Gail Riplinger making it up and making money off people by lying. How shame on you can you be? See, this whole verse doesn't even belong. It's not grammatically correct. It doesn't belong right here. Even a brain out knows that. So how come you don't? Because you're a liar, that's why. Just like Edward is a liar. He pretended he studied for a number of years in Greek. Yeah, he spent at most 1 semester taking a class under Dora Posey. And he even lies about her. I mean, come on, you guys. Do you know how to do anything but lie? Greek. Okay? 838. Greek. The chi is right here. That shows the resumption of what the guy who was speaking verse 36 was doing. You don't have an interruption. Because of the way this ends, you're expecting the next thing to be an action by the same guy in Greek grammar. So you get it in Greek grammar. So verse 37, which has a sentence that is never used. This is never used anywhere in the Bible. It's obviously a catchphrase, and it is a catchphrase in the Bible, but it's never used with pistol. So, you know what? You're a charlatan, BBF-Ohio. And even a 17-year-old caught you. And I'm just making a video proving why he's right. Why don't you guys wake up and smell the coffee and stop presenting your false witness against God? That's one of the commandments, and you're violating it. And you're paying for it, too. God will get you for this.